In a dramatic courtroom scene that left everyone in attendance stunned, a shocking revelation sent ripples through the legal proceedings against Sean Diddy Combs. The atmosphere shifted palpably as the prosecution unveiled video evidence featuring a teenage Justin Bieber, a moment that would prove pivotal in the ongoing trial. The room fell silent, and Diddy's face drained of colour, signalling the gravity of the situation. His legal team, caught off guard, scrambled to whisper among themselves, realizing that the stakes had just escalated significantly. This revelation coincided with a superseding indictment that replaced the original charges filed against Diddy by federal prosecutors. The most alarming aspect of this new indictment was the introduction of 2 additional victims, marking a significant escalation in the case against the music mogul. For the first time, the man who had built an empire on confidence, power, and an aura of untouchability appeared genuinely frightened, a stark contrast to his previously unshakable demeanour. Diddy Combs, now facing 6 trafficking charges, reportedly required medical treatment while awaiting trial. According to reports from Page 6, the 55-year-old was transported from the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn for an MRI, only to be returned to custody later that night. To fully grasp the impact of this moment, one must understand the chaotic web of allegations that has surrounded Diddy in recent months. Once celebrated as the king of hip-hop, Diddy is now embroiled in a battle for his legacy, freedom, and possibly his entire empire, facing multiple lawsuits and federal charges. Complicating matters further, his co-defendant in a civil case, an A-list celebrity accused of rape alongside Diddy, has publicly criticised the attorney representing the case, calling for sanctions against him. This co-defendant is none other than Sean Carter, better known as Jay-Z, who has raised questions about the attorney's character and the accuracy of the filing. The civil lawsuit against Diddy stems from allegations made by a Jane Doe, who claims she was raped by Diddy and another celebrity at a party following the Video Music Awards in 2000 when she was just 13 years old. The case took a dramatic turn when the attorney submitted an amended complaint naming Jay-Z as a participant in the alleged assault, further complicating the narrative and raising eyebrows across the industry. As whispers of a predatory lifestyle surrounding Diddy grow louder, even his closest allies seem to be distancing themselves. Amidst this turmoil, Justin Bieber's name has resurfaced, raising questions about his past interactions with Diddy. A montage shared by a media outlet showcased a young Bieber, just 15 years old, in the company of adults, prompting viewers to question the normalcy of such situations. The footage, which featured Bieber interacting with various adults, including Diddy, raised eyebrows and sparked discussions about the appropriateness of these encounters. For years, speculation has surrounded Diddy's influence over Bieber, especially after Diddy's arrest in September. Fans began to connect the dots, questioning why Bieber was frequently seen with Diddy as a child, and why Diddy spoke of their time together as if it were a secret rite of passage. A resurfaced clip from 2009 showed Diddy boasting about spending 48 hours with a 15-year-old Bieber, further complicating the narrative and raising serious concerns about the nature of their relationship. In the clip, Diddy grinned at the camera, saying, "What we're doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream." Bieber, sitting beside him, played along, seemingly unaware of the implications of their interaction. At the time, it appeared to be nothing more than an odd exchange between a powerful music mogul and his young protege. However, in light of the recent allegations against Diddy, that clip now takes on a much darker tone. As the trial unfolds, the prosecution's evidence has raised serious concerns about the nature of Diddy's relationships with young artists. The allegations against him have evolved from a single accusation to a full-scale investigation, revealing a pattern of abuse and exploitation. Diddy's alleged freak-off private parties characterized by drug use and sexual exploitation have come under intense scrutiny. Former associates have described a culture of manipulation and coercion, with reports of younger women being involved in these gatherings. Phil Pine, a former senior executive assistant to Diddy, has come forward with shocking claims about the nature of these parties. He described how Diddy would request supplies for events dubbed Wild King Night, which included a laundry list of items such as alcohol, marijuana, and various drugs. Pines noted that these parties often involved younger women, creating a power dynamic that made consent difficult to navigate. He stated, "A more impressionable girl is easier to manipulate," highlighting the troubling nature of Diddy's gathering. The prosecution's case suggests that Diddy and his associates created an environment where victims were silenced and controlled. Allegations have surfaced that Diddy led a criminal organization referred to as the Combs Enterprise, which engaged in sex trafficking and other illicit activities. The indictment claims that members of this enterprise enabled Diddy's control over victims by managing financial payments, suppressing their career opportunities, and providing the controlled substances used to keep them compliant. As the trial progresses, the question remains, will Justin Bieber finally speak out about his experiences, or will the industry's secrets remain buried? The implications of this case extend beyond Diddy, potentially exposing a darker side of Hollywood that has long been hidden from public view. The fallout from this trial could reshape the entertainment industry, forcing a reckoning for those who have turned a blind eye to the abuses that have occurred. With new allegations surfacing and more witnesses coming forward, the walls are closing in on Diddy. The trial is not just about him. It represents a reckoning for an entire system that has enabled such behaviour for far too long. As the truth begins to emerge, the fallout could be monumental, affecting not only Diddy's legacy, but also the lives of those who have been impacted by his action. In the midst of this turmoil, Justin Bieber has been making quiet moves that suggest he is distancing himself from his past connection. Reports indicate that he has unfollowed key figures associated with Diddy, including Usher, who was instrumental in Bieber's early career. This distancing raises questions about Bieber's own experiences and whether he feels the need to protect himself from the shadows of his past. As the trial unfolds, the entertainment world watches closely, aware that the implications of this case extend far beyond Diddy himself. The question remains, will the truth finally come to light? And will those who have been complicit in Diddy's alleged actions be held accountable? The stakes are high, and the potential for change is significant as the industry grapples with the consequences of its past. In a recent interview, 50 Cent weighed in on the situation, suggesting that many celebrities remain silent not out of ignorance, but because they may have participated in Diddy's alleged freak-off parties. He stated, "A lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated." This assertion raises further questions about the complicity of the industry and the lengths to which individuals will go to protect their own interests. As the trial continues, the narrative surrounding Diddy is evolving, and the potential for a broader reckoning within the entertainment industry looms large. The walls are closing in on Diddy, and the truth may finally emerge, exposing the dark underbelly of an industry that has long been shrouded in secrecy. The fallout from this trial could reshape the landscape of Hollywood, forcing a reckoning for those who have enabled and perpetuated a culture of abuse and exploitation. In the end, this trial is not just about Diddy. It is about the countless individuals who have suffered in silence, the victims of a system that has prioritized power and profit over accountability and justice. As the truth begins to surface, the hope is that it will lead to meaningful change and a safer environment for all artists, particularly the young and impressionable who are often the most vulnerable in an industry rife with exploitation. The stakes have never been higher, and the world is watching closely as this story unfolds.